Today I'm going to share with you part 2 of being bullied in school. I did have one friend. Our friendship went back to middle school, but I think he was afraid that these things would end up happening to him. 2. One day he just stopped being my friend. When he did stuck up for me, it made me feel like he wasn't a real friend. A real friend to stand up for you. I think now he was intimidated and afraid, but back then I never saw it that way. I didn't tell anyone about all of this. In my mind, I was ashamed. I know it wasn't my fault, but it felt like it. The bullying was awful. It makes you question yourself sometimes. I never told my parents about the physical part. I don't know why. Mom probably knew, but she just didn't say anything. She would pick up on when I had a really hard day. She told me that she loved me and supported me, that she was there for me. I felt a lot better when I got home. She was great at giving hugs. But then it was time to go back to school again. I didn't want to go, but she pushed me to go back. After all, I knew I didn't have a choice. You had to go back to school the next day, and I'm glad I did. I didn't want to disappoint my parents. I wanted to graduate from school and do better for myself. So I kept going back. It wasn't easy, but I did it. Well, most of the time. I started to make excuses to try and not go to school. I say I was sick, that my stomach was hurting. Things like that. It wasn't that I didn't want to learn. I just wanted to face his bullies. In the days we had to wear a gym outfit to participate in gym class. So I started conveniently forgetting my gym clothes. We never really talked about it, but because I was trying to get out of school every week, I think Mom finally caught on to that excuse. I wanted to learn, but the things that went on in school made me feel down every day. So I probably didn't do the work like I should have. In the cafeteria, you had to find your own place to sit. Nobody would let you sit with them, so you had to find your own table. When I sat there eating my lunch by myself, I just felt all alone. I never was going to have any friends. Sometimes I would have the same lunch period with my brother, and he would actually let me sit with his friends. That felt pretty good. Back then it was mostly my brother who was my friend. I didn't know if Tim knew about bullying. He had to have, but he never said much. I wasn't doing well in my classes, and I wasn't fitting in. Teachers thought I had a learning disability. And in 7th grade, they put me in a smaller class. My mother had pulled me right out of it because she knew that wasn't my problem. Back then, school officials just tried to place anybody with any kind of disability that way. I probably would never have learned anything if I had stayed there. The bullying went on until I started high school. It did get better, and he finally moved away. I remember celebrating that day. After he was gone, the bullying was more verbal, like threats that were going to beat you up, but it never got that far. These bullies would pick on you if you sat towards the back of the bus, so I always sat near the front. But even after the boy moved away, the scars were still there for a long time.